Okay, here we have the Analizer2 latest software revision. Okay, main menu, test arm, rare, compliance, and strip chart. Okay, we have navigation buttons, select button. Once you're in a particular function, then the buttons are reassigned to the functions in the menu on the screen. So this button now becomes home, back to the main menu. Okay. Let's go down for compliance. Here we see the actual pressure and the volume assigned to it for that test. The syringe happens to be compressed right now. We'll bring it back down. Okay, so let's say we're doing the test and we pump in 50 cc's and we get, whatever pressure. So we increment the volume to 50 and it's pressure stable. We hit the set button. That gives us our first point. We're prompted at the top there to enter the second point. So we put in another 50 cc's of fluid, and then we increment to the correct volume. We hit set, and then it calculates the compliance in terms of millimeters of mercury per cc. And in this case it's 1, because at 50 cc's we were around 90 millimeters, and then for another 50 we went up to 150 millimeters. So it happens. We can redo it, hit the middle button, and we're back to square one. So let's say in this case 50 cc's gave us some pressure like that, whatever. Right, and then the additional 50 cc's took us up this much. When we hit set, oh, actually that was the second point. Well, we can, if you ever make a mistake, just hit set again and then redo, and you can recalculate everything. So starting over here, let's say we put 50 cc's in and we're at 20. So we increment to 50, and I'm just using 50 arbitrarily. Okay, set, that gives you the first point. Pressurize it. Wherever we put the other 50 in. Hit set, and it calculates the compliance. Okay, so then we have rare, and this one here shows us the actual pressure. Current pressure is in green, and then once we were ready to start, we would have pressurized the balloon. Once we hit the start button, okay, then that pressure becomes our max. We're watching the min. So as soon as we release the pressure in the balloon and the tissue drops and comes back up, we have in red is the difference between the high and the low, and the 2 white on the top represents the high and the low for that data point. Okay. So we can either redo the test again, or we can go home, and then here on the arm, that's simply the original system where we would measure the squeeze pressure and relax pressure. So there we go. Those are the functions. And here we have the ability to zero the pressure at any point, and then have the patient squeeze, and we can measure relative pressure there. Okay, we also have the ability to hold maximum value. So when the patient squeezes and then relaxes quickly, faster than we can see it, we can capture it using maximum value. Okay, once we're done, go home. And then the last function here is simply a strip chart, where we can observe, what the pressure trace looks like. Okay, that's it.